Hey loves, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be making this very beautiful gown. This is the inspiration I had. I saw it on Pinterest and this is what I made for myself. So let's begin the tutorial. These are the things I'll be needing for the tutorial: my scissors, my chalk, my tape, my asoke, and of course the fabric for the gown. The asoke, I have about 2 pieces of it. First thing I did was I folded my fabric into four. I'm using my entire fabric for this gown. I folded into four, and the gown is not going to come down to my ankle. It's going to be just like a mid-length gown. I took my neckline measurement, which is 3 inches wide and 2 inches depth for now. Then you mark out your shoulder measurements, which is 8 for me, and I measured my sleeve length from there, about 10 inches. I'm sorry it's not showing in this video. About 10 inches. Then I marked it out. Then I came down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. I marked that out. From my shoulder, I'll take from my shoulder to my waist point, which is 17 inches. I'll mark it out and I'll draw the line horizontally this way. Then from that shoulder line that I drew, I'm going to come down of about 10 inches. But I marked 11 because I need 1 inch for the sewing allowance. Then that my waist measurement that I already marked out, I will divide my hip measurements by 4, which is the widest part of my body, by the way. So if you are doing yours, you use the widest part of your body. I divided it by 4 and I added a few inches, like 4 to 5 inches to it. That also depends on how big or how wide you want your bubu to be. And I made a curve this way and I just drew a line straight downward. That's how easy it is. Then I'm going to just cut it out. It's very easy to make. Just cut it out this way, just the normal way you make your bubu gown. I just changed the position so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm sorry my chalk is also not showing very well. It's very faint. Next time I'll use a more colorful chalk so you can see the lines very well. So I cut it out because it was an excess, so my length is still retained. So from that, my 17 inch, I'm going to come down by about 2 inches for my pocket line. That's why I want my pocket to start. You can just put yours immediately after, sorry, you can put yours on your waistline exactly, or you come down by 1 or 1.5 inch before you notch that place so that you can position your pocket afterwards. Then I just opened up one part of it, so that one is going to be for the front. I came down by 2 inch, so the neckline is going to be bigger. Then I'll come down by about 5 inch for the slit in front of the bubu, 5 inch, and I'll slit it open. Yes, that's it. So I'm going to open it right now. This is what it looks like. If you want your neckline smaller, that depends on you, but it's better it's free so that you can wear it freely without struggling with your head when you're doing that. So I'm just putting it together. Then I'll bring my asoke. I'm going to measure about 17 inches. Depends on how long you want it to be, but 17 inches is enough for me. You cut it into two, like you cut 17 inches in two places. Yes, this way. So what you're going to do now is you're going to just place it under your fabric that you already cut out. You arrange it properly, then you trim out the neckline, and that slit to this. Okay, the asoke is already open, you don't have to slit it open anymore, but you mark out where the slits stop because you are going to sew down that asoke down. Cut out your neckline, yes. So what you are going to do is, from where you marked, you are going to sew it downward from where the slit stop. So okay, if you open it, this is what it's going to look like. I haven't stitched mine yet, but you are going to stitch that slit opening part. So I brought it back because I wanted something like a curve under it. I don't like the way it was just straight like that, so you just come up by 1 inch or 2 inches depending on how you want it to be, and just slant it that way and cut it out. You have your curve. You can see that in the main picture that I'm following, theirs was more deeper than mine, but there's a bit difference now. Now you're going to go to your sleeve. You measure out the asoke because you're going to attach the asoke to the sleeve too. Just look at the picture we are following. See that the asoke is also on the sleeve, the both of them. I'll cut it out in two places for the two sleeves. That's it. You're going to I'm going to pin it down, then you stitch on that. Do for the other side too. This is a very easy tutorial. It's very easy to make, and the gown is so beautiful. You can wear it to church, you can wear it just like a casual wear, style it differently, and you can wear it to different occasions. It's very beautiful, very colorful, and very chic too. I'm just pinning them down so that they will stay in place properly. You know you're eventually going to top stitch that asoke on the fabric, so you need to pin it in place so it doesn't just move away when you're stitching. If you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So this is what it looks like after I've stitched the asoke to the sleeve. I had top stitched the asoke to the front part. I already turned the neck too, like the way you normally turn your neck. It's very simple to make. The table was not doing justice, so I brought it to the floor. This is also the back. I already stitched the asoke to the sleeve too. Then you just join the sides together, and we're almost done with this tutorial. So for the collar, you see, you are going to measure around your dress to know the amount of fabric you're going to cut for the collar. Mine was about 18 inches. I added 1 more inch, 19 for the stitching allowance. And you will notice at the end of this video that my neck was wider than the actual picture I'm following, because I don't want it that small. I want to easily just remove and wear the clothes. So everything is your choice. If you want it smaller, if you want it bigger, you know what to do. So I cut the 19 inches, then I cut it into 19 inches in two places. Then you can see where I'm pointing at. That's where you're going to stitch. Only those places, that's where you will stitch. Then you just join it with the place that you did not stitch. That's where you're going to attach to your neckline. And that's just all about this tutorial. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And this is the end result. This is so beautiful. I really like this guy. I'll definitely make more of these dresses. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye.